Brought to you by StationHouseCoffee.com and Amazon Prime.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Coffee and Kareem, new movie on Netflix. Just watched it last night, right before recording this. So Saturday night. Today is Sunday, as it always is when I record this show. So fresh off the presses. It's a comedy action movie, almost like an R-rated family film, if you will. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's got Ed Helms, Taraji P. Henson, Terrence Garden High, which I think might be the kid. But primarily, a lot of this movie is Ed Helms and the kid kind of on the thing. So Ed Helms is a cop, and he's dating the kid's mom, is Taraji P. Henson, and it's early in their relationship, really hasn't kind of opened up to the kid as far as, letting him in to know what, how much of a relationship they're in. Then one day he's going to go pick the kid up, and this kid is like, he's supposed to be 12 years old, and he is just, the foul mouth, like, kind of just doesn't give a fuck, doing everything to fuck up everybody, kind of a thing. Like, as a defense mechanism, as being a fat kid, that he's kind of developed this defense mechanism by going hard at people first. Kind of like if you're a fan of Kill Tony, it's something that that one of the regulars, David Lucas, who is a roast joke. Well, he's a comedian, but he's got great roast jokes. He goes hard also, and he's a big fat kid too. But yeah, so it's a lot of that. But this also being a new movie, I mean, it's very similar format to movies that you've seen, especially in like the 80s, cop and a kid matched up. So this one, he's going to pick his kid up. The kid hates the cop, so he's like, kid goes to hire a criminal in the town to fuck with this guy because he wants him out of his life. He doesn't want him dating his mom anymore. So shit goes down. Things happen. And now the kid and the cop are both on the run from not only these criminals that are trying to get him because they have evidence of a crime, but also there are bad cops involved. So the cops are putting out this fake story that Ed Helms' character has abducted this kid. And there's this whole movie in a way is a pedophile joke, because he's supposed to be like, there's a scene where they're running away and they get into a motel and they have to they're trying to hide out. And, it's Ed Helms and this kid who are like widely looked for. There's Amber Alerts going out, and there's this whole scene in the lobby of this motel to get this. It's kind of funny. It's ridiculous to the point where, it's funny because, subject matter, it shouldn't be joking about, child rape, kids getting kidnapped. But the way this movie handles it, I think it was funny, because it's all like these cops. This is how they're trying to track him down, by trying to, which would work. I mean, if you want to run a cop's name through the mud of anything, I mean, cops can get away with murder. So one thing I don't think cops could get away with would be a bit of child rape. And the kid, because the kid goes hard, he's constantly trying to say that to other people, trying to get him in trouble. So it fits in. It's like such a ridiculous thing in general, but it's just a fun ride. But one thing I do enjoy is that Taraji P. Henson's character, as well as the villain, the bad guy, the dirty cop in this, they're both obviously both women, but also both amazing. I mean, it's Taraji P. Henson plays like the standard wife that you would see in any movie that's similar to this, but she kicks ass. There is a scene in a bathroom / motel, a fight scene where she's kind of a kick-ass kind of a person in general. Also kind of cheesy. Like this movie, the movie obviously has a layer of cheese to it, which kind of fits in. But yeah, there's this kind of fight scene, action scene with her in the middle, and then towards the end of the movie, there's this amazing action moment by an ambulance. That it's a scene that happens in like every movie where like, you got your hero and they're getting bandaged up and the wife is there comforting the her husband, and that gets flipped on its head. But the acting, not only with her, but the acting with the bad guy, the dirty cop, was just amazing, amazing. There's a hilarious scene involving a grenade, where there's kind of graphic. People get killed, people get blown up. Just a funny movie. Funny movie. Has one of the best, if not the only, roundabout chase scenes where they're like drifting in a roundabout. It seems like that might have been something that you would see in like a Mr. Bean movie. But it works out well. I mean, the chemistry that this kid has, which the kid's acting is amazing. It's going to be interesting to see what he grows into, as far as an actor, comedic actor. But him teaming up with Ed Helms, I think was great. But I don't know. It's just a really fun movie. I thought a really fun. Like I kind of knew what I was getting. It sets up all the same kind of tropes that you would get in an action comedy type of movie where you have a kid buddied up with a cop and they don't like each other. So it kind of has that standard buddy cop mentality because they don't like each other. But then, of course, over the time, it really plugs into a lot of tropes that you would find in a lot of movies. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It's on Netflix. As far as like kind of a way to escape and not think about the craziness that's going on, it's a movie that can't really go wrong. I mean, it's probably a movie that I'm going to throw on multiple times just to throw on in the background and enjoy some scenes. But overall, I mean, there's definitely some bad parts, like the scene where the kid goes in to hire the criminal to take care of this cop his mom's boyfriend, Ed Helms. Where the kid's like walking in, and the bad guys are interrogating a cop, where they have the ear cut off, like um, Reservoir Dogs. But so kind of a stupid scene. I mean, it's like just like you really have to let go of reality. But by the time, I mean, you should already know what kind of movie you're in. Like, okay, this is clearly wouldn't happen this way, but it's funny because it's a comedy. You can get away with being ridiculous. So I really enjoyed it. Despite, I think it's like rated 18% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm sure, but I would imagine the fan score for this is going to be funny. Just because there's not a whole lot of movies coming out. Movie theaters are closed. I think they've started to release some movies through like like you can get them for like $20, which is ridiculous. But not a whole lot has been added. New, actually, that's not true. There has been a lot of stuff added, but this is one of the few movies that stood out to me. That's recent that I enjoy. I don't know if I want to see a sequel to Coffee and Kareem. I mean, even the name, everything in this movie is like a reference to like the old 80s and 90s kind of buddy cop movies. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It takes place in Detroit also, which the city itself wasn't much of a character, just happens to be the city that all this stuff takes place in. But I enjoy it. So if you're looking for something on Netflix to watch, Coffee and Kareem is one that Coffee is obviously the name of Ed Helms' character, and Kareem is the name of the kid. But I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Support our sponsors. Now is the time to support small business. So go to stationhousecoffee.com. Follow Station House Coffee on Instagram for small batch, single origin, premium coffee straight from Thetford Center, Vermont. Go purchase coffee now and support a small business while also getting amazing coffee. Stationhousecoffee.com, Station House Coffee on Instagram. 30 days. Get 30 days free of Amazon Prime. Now is the time. Everybody's ordering supplies to their home. Going out and getting supplies is tough. Amazon is there to help you out, and you can get 30 days free of Amazon Prime. That not only gives you the fast and free 2-day shipping, which may be delayed because of the coronavirus, but also you're allowed to borrow books, Kindle books. So if you're into reading, now is the time to borrow Kindle books. It's also the time to watch and binge movies and TV shows through Amazon Prime on demand through the app, and you get that also with your 30-day free trial. So sign up now, inspireddisorder.com/prime to get your 30 days free, inspireddisorder.com/prime. Sign up now for your 30-day free trial of Amazon Prime. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork over at inspireddisorder.com and save 25% when you use coupon code RTS. Follow this show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out.